It's never the topic that's the real problem. In arguments inside relationships, it's always the underlying issues, the unsatisfied emotional needs that couples are really talking about. But they never talk about that. We'd rather talk about the kids, money, sex, education, the in-laws. It doesn't matter what the topic apparently is, that is never the real issue. What's going on is that likely he's not present in the relationship, he's not on top of everything, he's not handling things, he's not making her feel safe and secure in the relationship. Likewise for him, it's probably more around the fact that he's constantly feeling criticized. Whatever he tries to do is never right. He's always messing up. He's always making a mistake. It's never good enough for her. And that's how it appears. And what we need to be able to do is talk about the real feelings, what she really needs in the relationship, how he really wants to feel respected and honored in the relationship, even when he is screwing up, because he's a guy. He's going to mess up. He's going to forget things, because men do forget. Women remember everything. They remember everything that's gone on. They could repeat it back to you, date, time, and place. Men, unfortunately, we don't have that same mental function, that same brain function. And this is science. It's not my opinion. It's actually research-based. And men will forget stuff. So she's going to get annoyed about that. But once you start to understand that's how men are, then both he and she can allow for that. And then we can actually get down to her wanting to feel safe in the relationship, that he's on top of everything. Sure, at times he's going to mess up, but ultimately he's going to be able to handle the things that he needs to handle most of the times. Equally, she can start to respect him for being a guy, and instead of criticizing him all the time for not being present, not being there. These underlying issues hide, right, what is actually going on. You know, these surface level things around the kids, money, sex, in-laws, the kids' education, the car payments, finances. It's none of that. That's apparently what we argue over. But underneath, it's these primary things that we actually need in the relationship. That until you hear it, you don't really recognize that's actually what you need. See, at a surface level in our culture now, it appears that these surface things are the problems. Oh, we're just not on the same page. We don't like the same things. It's the two dogs that we've got that she wants to keep and I don't want to keep. It's the fact that she needs to be working somewhere, or I'm snoring and she needs to sleep in a second bedroom. No, it's none of that. It's much, much deeper than that. We have inbuilt needs as men and women. And when those needs are satisfied, it's never the topic. And once we get past the apparent topic, we can get down to the actual needs we have as men and women. And those needs are very different in a relationship. They're not the same. They're completely different. And you have to understand those needs and have to be able to understand how to accommodate those needs, and also understand that communication in relationships is 93% nonverbal. It's not the topic. It's the messages that we're sending to each other non-verbally that really count. Remember back in the honeymoon period when it was really great and he was totally present, he was totally there, he was totally focused, she was all over you, she was kissing you, hugging you, touching you. That's how it's meant to be. And myself as a relationship coach and mentor, having done this now for 30 years, I can tell you, having also been married for 30 years, that it can be much better now than it was in the beginning in the honeymoon period when you have the right skills. And we've helped hundreds, thousands of clients achieve the same thing. So if you're interested, make sure you're following and subscribe, and check out our website as well for much more in terms of great tools and tips. Thanks for watching.